still radiating on around these graves at night with lanterns and flashlights. The setting that you'll see it in is a portion of a series of production by way of the spirits of Glenwood Pioneer Cemetery, and this occurs each fall around Halloween, so 2 weekends of Halloween, Friday and Saturday night, and fall performances tonight. We bring 30 people up here to the group, and around here they are regaled with the stories of Doc Holliday. 6 to 5 of those up here, and they wander around the cemetery for a while, and then they send us back down the mountainside to the hot side of the LeMay and approach to the Historical Society and Arttoys City of the Smokies. And see, it's very interesting. I'm starting to get forward again. I came up here so we could see this beautiful city. I came here in May of 1887, and as with any city that I ever came to, I made an economic contribution. But here's the interesting part. Oh, I did gambling games. I played Saturday and I played downtown stuff down here. But the money circulating here could be really interesting. I contributed to this community even though I am with me. I'm the number 3 attraction in this city. People come to the cabin, they come to the hot spring pool, and they come to Doc Holliday Collection. I see a great many of the business. And it's full of an interesting thing. I'm still recognized as my whole time, oh, there's always somebody says, well, I thought you were there. What are you doing as a gunfighter? The answer to that is simply this. Man has to make a living, and I have to again. I mean, good money as a maker. I made fairly little money as a gunfighter, if you think about it. And I certainly was never on that man. I never did none of this business. I went out with the policies against the bad men, but I myself, I was never involved in that business. I was an honest started on the circuit, and I became a gambler because I had good hands and I had the skill, as much as anything, to stay alive. After that business in Tombstone down there, they killed Morgan, they crippled Virgil Earth, and it was not too bad. Well, I come to Colorado as much as anything would survive. But the honest truth is I came to this city here in the end to die. I come over here from Leadville. I've been up from Annie Highlands, and I worked up there from Monarch and several other places, but the consumption come on strong, the whiskey quit doing it, and I started into the laudanum. It wasn't the best thing I ever done, but I come here to die. That's why I live. You know, there's always been this discussion about whether I'm actually planted in this here cemetery. Now, the fact of the matter is, I am, but not down here in this grave with the beautiful people of this town. I'm up there in the Potter's Field with the likes of Elmira here and others, because that's where we were put in them days. I wasn't the most popular person that ever was put in the cemetery here. Although, I must say, I had plenty of friends and stuff to make sure that my planting was appropriate, but no, I'm here. I'm just lost. You ain't gonna find me. My family come out here in 1957 to get me, and they didn't get me. I'm still here, and I'm happy right where I am. Strangely enough, one of the interesting things about living in this cemetery or dying here, however you want to look at that business, is every October they do a thing called the ghost walk. And they bring people up here 30 at a time around through these graves at night with lanterns and flashlights. The setting that you're seeing here is a portion of a theater production by way of the spirits of Glenwood Pioneer Cemetery. And this occurs each fall around Halloween, the 3 weekends of Halloween, Friday and Saturday night. And fall performances tonight, we bring 30 people up here in a group, stand around here, and they are regaled with the stories of Doc Holliday. 500 ghosts up here, and they find the hot side of the LeMay and the Croc. Those are the stories by the screens
We did Magnolias, this is one of the bigger places, and it turned out really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's several times beneath in the last 7 years, the offerings here have been the end of Mr. Bob's, the occasional road, and pennies and nickels and dimes. I'm here to tell you that I can testify that the strength, the economic strength of the country is improving and the country is prospering. I'm starting to get quarters again. I came up here so we could see this beautiful city. I came here in May of 1887, and as within the city that I ever came to, I made an economic contribution here. But here's the interesting part. Oh, I did gambling games. I played Sparrow, and I played Python stuff down here. Certainly when it took place in the community. But the interesting part, I participated in the community even though I am the street. I'm the number 3 attraction in this fair city. People come to the cabin, they come to the hot springs pool, and they come to Doc Holliday Collection. And I see a great many of visitors here. And it's full of an interesting thing. I'm still recognized as a 129 years. Oh, there's always somebody says, well, I thought you were there. What are you doing in the sunshine? The answer to that is simply this. Man has to make a living. I have good men. I made good money as a dentist. I made fair money as a gunfighter. If you think about it, but I certainly did more than that money. I never did none of this business my own outward politics against the bad men. But I myself, I was never involved in that business. I was almost father's former subject. And I became a gambler because I had good chance and I had the skills. And I made more money gambling. And I averaged it. I'm a real doctor, but there's a lot of people who assume that I was a medical doctor. But I'm not. I'm a doctor of general surgery, 1872 to Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery. Dr. Elihu Tate was my professor of operative dentistry, and Dr. Edward McGregor was my professor of mechanics. You know, there's always been this discussion about whether I'm actually planted in this here cemetery. Now, the fact of the matter is, I am, but not down here in this grave with the beautiful people of this town. I'm not.
have a really good burger. They have really good wild game mac and cheese.